Happy Monday, everybody. This is Melissa from, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at banana_nanaplans. Thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to set up, I'm running a little behind because today is Monday the 24th and I need to set up my health planner for this week. So this is the mini dashboard is what I use for my health planner. And at first I didn't know, Thanksgiving really isn't something we celebrate per se. I mean, it's a day that we like to eat something special anyway. So I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to decorate this. So I went ahead and decided I was going to do use these florals by Love Posh Jewel Tone Blooms. And just recently I received, I ordered and received a bunch of Jojo plans, mini dashboard jewel tone boxes. So I'm hoping to be able to throw some of that in. But first, I wanted to share with you my most recent haul. My hubby bought me a couple of journals from Leela Journals. I absolutely love her journals. They're gorgeous. And I have a couple other ones. Just getting a collection here of them, but these are one of her newest designs. And it's dot grid white paper and 160 GSM, and it's got the elastic and the pocket in the back, as most journals do. Sorry, let me zoom this out a little. So, and her little weighted tag has a bow on it. So that's one of them. And I think I love this so much, her journal so much, is because these designs, these pictures on her journals are hand drawn by her. She draws these, her stuff in her shop. She's got stickers and washi tape and stuff, and she hand draws it. So here's the second one I got. This is a corduroy. Both of these are A5. She's got the weighted bow on the bookmark, elastic, pocket in the back, and dot grid. So I just wanted to share those with you because I think they're gorgeous and I can't wait to use them eventually. All right, and it's corduroy. I love it. All right, and how many of you are shopping Black Friday this past weekend? I know there was a few sales going on because I ordered a couple of things off of Archer and Olive. One of my, it's actually the brand I got started with because I loved their, the reason they came, that Bonnie came up with her company, mental health awareness, is what they encompass. But so I ordered a couple of books from them, and I will share those with you once I get them. They had really good deals on their Friday. Today is their last day, but now I think Happy Planner has their Cyber Week going on now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because, all right, I think that should be okay. I've never used the mini boxes for hers. I'm not quite sure how they fit, and it looks like it covers up the whole thing there. I use this section for tracking my glucose levels. So I'm not quite sure I want to cover that up, but I was just curious how the rest of them I generally use to log my food. If I'm feeling, I always have like if I feel if I have some kind of feeling sick for whatever reason, nauseous or extra tired or whatever, anything that has to do with my diabetes symptoms, then I will note that. And sometimes it, you know, just to keep track of whether or not it happens after I eat, what I ate, that kind of thing. So that's basically what I use this side. This is normally my grocery list. And then notes is notes, anything outside the usual that I need to make note of. So I don't want to put boxes in every thing. For some reason those, okay, so maybe I want to do every other box. There's no rhyme or reason why I'm doing it, but I'm just trying to figure out if I want 4 or 3, just for aesthetics, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4 maybe. And I'm not going to use the same color. Just switch it up a little, maybe. This one is a lighter color. Maybe I'll use that down here. There's that one. Let's see. I know I think I missed last week in putting up some video. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks, I'm not quite sure. I've been kind of scatterbrained lately, and I have no reason why, or I don't know the reason why, but and maybe it's, I'm currently working at Ross Dress for Less as a night stock person, and so I work overnight. So I don't know if that has any reason why, like, I feel like I'm all off or what. So I don't know. My schedule's all jacked up. Although I only work once a week, from midnight to 8 a.m. So I don't know why that would throw me off so much. And it may just be that just the schedule and what I do is throwing me off, which is something I'm not used to doing. I am having trouble finding a job. My degree is in business management. My background is in mostly in accounting. So, but hopefully, fingers crossed, good vibes send my way. I have an interview today at 2:30 with the Urban League of Portland. So I'm pretty excited about that. So let's see how that goes. I did print out some prep work to interview prep stuff, so I can prep for that. Right now I'm just, that whole avoidance mentality I have right now from, I don't know, my anxiety. My ADHD. All right, so I think that's basically most of the colors we've got going on in there. So let's go ahead and probably use one of those stickers that I took from there to cover up those. Let's see. see if I can find them again. Here's one. Maybe. Here we go. We'll just cover that up. I want to get rid of that box first. I started a little picture book for myself. I received this little accordion book. I believe it was in last year's Advent box from Archer and Olive. But I know it's from Archer and Olive. I'm just not quite sure if I got it in that box or one of my subscription boxes, but I think it was in that. Anyways, I've been working on the book, and this layout took me forever, and I thought this is about to be the only page that I'm making, because it took me like literally 2 days to get it right. It took like reprinting pictures and stuff. These are my grandkids, but then if I do them like this is a whole lot easier. But I was also looking at some of the ideas that there's like pop-up ideas that I could do. This is the little book. So I've been working on that. Actually, I've been watching YouTube, looking at things I can do to fill that book up. I wanted to use that. Well, I have so many journals. I'm not going to say I have too many, because as you know, one can never have too many journals. Like I said, I ordered a couple from Archer and Olive, and then I have my subscription box that's at the end of this month that'll be coming for December. But what I have decided to do, and since I write daily, I'm hoping that I can get through them more, finding things to do with them. And I decided to not hoard them, because you never want to use the ones you love the most, because you might mess it up. But they're too pretty not to, so I have decided to use the ones I love the most first. So we'll see how that works out for me. And I got an orange one somewhere. And here's orange one. I'm thinking oh, it's these boxes that fit in there. I think it's these boxes that fit. Yeah, I guess those kind of fit in there, but I'm not sure that that's how I want to use them. But let's get some stickers down, maybe. We should start there, because I may just want to alright, let's see. Where do we want to start? Oh, I should have used some of these boxes. Maybe I still can. How do I want to use them though? I forgot that these were back there. I may want to use, let's see. Yes, I like that. This might be a good one. Put it down here. And maybe I can find some kind of quote. I don't have a lot of quotes, books that have quotes, but we'll see. So I know there are some side flowers that I can use. And like these little ones. I know they'll cover up the boxes, but I think I'm okay with that. Now I can see part of these here, but I'm not sure if I want to white those out. Maybe I'll use my Signal just to white out these squares that you see and just have the lines. I don't know if that's going to be any better, but this is what we're doing. Just going to go with it. And I did rewatch Stranger Things, well, season 4 and 5, just to be caught up. So I'm ready for, I'm sorry, 3 and 4. So I'm ready for season 5. Yeah, right there. All right, let's put some flowers down. Thinking maybe the little ones might be best since it is my mini. I probably have some health, well, I have a health sticker book from Happy Planner. It's an old one, but I think it might have good quotes maybe in it, like inspiring quotes. I'll have to take a look and see what I can find. All right. I'll trim those up here in a minute. There's some washi strips back here. There's these dots too. I'm not sure if I want to use these. I think there is enough. Normally I do breakfast. I do 3, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but sometimes I don't eat one of the things. Like breakfast I'll have coffee and with creamer always, but sometimes maybe I don't eat lunch, sometimes maybe I don't eat dinner, but I snack. So it just depends. Like I'll use one definitely for breakfast, maybe the middle one might be for dinner, and the last one will be snack. Anytime that I miss a meal, I usually have a snack dot. So let's see. So I might put those down, but let's see what we can find. I wanted to put something across the top here, but I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I'll bring some of this. There's orange on the page, so maybe I'll bring in some of the orange. Maybe I'll use the orange down here. I hope everybody gets Thursday off to do what they do on Thursdays. It's always fun to have a day off. When I had a job, the last 2 jobs that I had gave us Black Friday off, where previously did not have that in Colorado. So I want this over the top. So hopefully you guys, you know, that Friday never makes sense to me. I hate getting off Thursday, but then having to go back on Friday just so you could be off for the weekend. But that's how it goes sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and split this up. My husband has Wednesday off, along with on Thursday and Friday. So his job will be closed Wednesday, and it's Thanksgiving is a holiday, so naturally, and then they're also closed on Friday. So there's that. We can use this piece somewhere else. I got something else on there. These are those little tags that come on the vegetables. For some reason I keep them because I stick them in my commonplace scrap memory type book that I have. Just for fun. Don't normally say anything about them, but okay. Now let's see. Now maybe we'll put I think I don't want it to look too, I'm going to put a bunch of florals in here, so I'm not sure that I want to line the top also with florals. It might look too busy. So I might do, but I'm also not sure if I want to do, maybe I'll do the, yeah, let's just do this one. Every year I watch the Great British Bake Off. That is my jam. And I like to wait till everything's up before I watch anything, because I like to binge. So I did that the end of last week, and I think I finished it maybe Saturday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. And so that one's done. Now I gotta find something else. And and that's why I think I came up with Peaky Blinders. And stick this little piece back in there. What I like to do here . a little sliver. Oh, it's not on that one. It's this one. I don't know if I need to move that down, or do I care enough that it's overlapping. I'm just gonna put this over the top, I think. All right. This one's hanging over the top slightly, so I'm just gonna move it a little so I don't have to cut it there. And I like to just do a little flag here. So it's not just a straight cut, little banner end. There we go, and more flowers. And I kind of want, I mean, I need to keep it kind of minimalized because, like I said, these do fill up most of the time when I'm actually using it. So I don't want to put too many florals down, but so I try not to take up too much of the writing space, and I will do them on the edges like I did that one. So like here. And so we can move these. Maybe we'll move some of these over here. Then I have that other one here. And I'm okay with that box showing through that flower. It's fine with me. I think in my head I have decided to use little dots. Geez Louise. Okay. Sometimes in the middle, I can get something in the middle that's not taking too much space either. So I might do that. Or maybe what I'll do is cut these in half. Since I have everything else in half, maybe I could do something like this. That might work out better. All right, let's see. What I really want to do is bring in some of that orange because I don't think there's enough orange in there. And I've got that orange box and the kind of orangey down at the bottom. All right. Yeah, I wrinkled that one up. Dang it. Oh, there we go. I think that's okay. Let me see if I have any good quotes for see. I just want maybe a little something. Should have. Here's one that says push yourself, that it can stick there. Thrive. Oh, that one's cool. Cool. Go the extra mile. Think positive. That's for that muscle. Fierce. I've had this book for a while, and I was totally into, I worked out, lift weights, ran, did all of that. Never used the book. I still have it. I'm thinking I need to use it, although I'm not working out definitely not as much as I did before, if any at all. But I need to get back into it. Get fit, weekly goal, run it off. I can't even imagine running at this point. Work out, vitamins. I do walk to work, so let's see. I might put one of those other ones. Fierce. Hustle for that muscle. Push yourself. Goal. Thrive. No. Maybe I'll use Thrive. And it can go right here, even though I ripped it a little. Dang it. Oh, here. I think that works out fine. All right, let's put the dots in, and I think we'll be just about done. Let's see. Here are the dots. Now I also have dot pins, so not quite sure what. Let's just go ahead and put these dots down here. Let's put these. All right, this green. I normally take these in order. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but for some reason I didn't do it here, and so this now is bothering me, and I know that's weird, but here we go. It's better. Let's see. Green. And where did I see those? This is orange. It's and these two, what did I see? I thought I saw something. Oh yeah. Maybe these are the ones I was thinking about for that. Maybe I want to move. Let's see. I think I might want to move those dots down. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'll move these down here. There we go. I'm gonna put these up here. And we need something there. I think these are not the ones. Yeah, so this blue, we need to bring some over here. Something. So there we you. And all right, I think that looks lovely and I'm happy with it. Oh, let's go ahead and punch out, because I have some stickers covering these holes. Let's go ahead and poke these out. Oh, that wasn't really good, no, it wasn't. All right, so let me go ahead and clean these up. All right, so let's do the same over here. I haven't had this very long, but I don't, sometimes it doesn't punch all the way through, mostly the PET clear stickers, and I don't know why. There's something stuck. Oh, there we go. Anyways, it doesn't always punch through. It's mostly the PET stickers that I have issues with, but go ahead and clean that up. And that one. And I think we got everything. This one needs to be cleaned up a little. Okay. And I think we're good on that. Go ahead and put it in here. I never set up my November, and that's what I use to track my sleep and my steps. Well, that I'll work harder on that for next month. All right, so here we go, and we're all done. Thank you for joining me. I'm planning out my health planner this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and until next time, bye.